Lucie Racicky with us here in the John Mendola Show. We're talking to Holy Redeemer basketball. You're tall. I'm sure you get that a lot. So let's talk about, playing basketball, how you try to use your height to your advantage.
Well, definitely I know that I'm one of the tallest in the league, so I definitely always try to get the rebound and try to jump, knowing that I have a height advantage. I already go in with the mindset that I can get this rebound, which I think helps you. Like, a good mindset always helps. But I think just being tall just always has an advantage. I mean, offensively and defensively.
Let's talk about, you got to be able to box out too, even though you're just tall, that, that's part of the game. Talk about getting physical down there. And, some people really like it. Is that part of the game that you enjoy?
Yeah, I think it's very different from the guards. Having just the physicality down low is just so different. As people can see in the paper, I make the craziest faces, but it's because it's just so physical down there, and you create a lot of contact, and boxing out is also very important. Like, just creating that contact is something I actually really enjoy.
Let's talk about your team overall. What are things that you're like, okay, right now, this is what I really love about our team when we're out there playing? Is it, transition basketball, great defense, toughness? Like, what would you say some themes are?
I think definitely transition. We're very quick, and Bella Boylan, she gets the steals a lot, so it just helps us a lot in transition, just getting those easy baskets. And unfortunately, Tessa Zigelka, she used to do that, but unfortunately she injured herself. But I feel like we're very quick. We have speed, and that's like something that really helps us out.
And as far as things that you think, okay, we still got to get better at this, whether it's Coach Jaworski pushing you or you're evaluating now here as a senior, like, you know what, if we could do this a little better, we could make ourselves a really good playoff contender to win a championship.
I think definitely communication, and just like communication on defense, because it can get really quiet out there, and I'm trying to help everyone out, like be like, let's go guys, but sometimes unfortunately it's easy to get quiet out there. You're exhausted, you just can't do it. But I think if we communicate, we could really push our team forward and have a great future.
Let's talk about practices. How competitive are they? Is that where you feel like this team grows? I mean, there's some times, I'm sure, in the league where there might be some one-sided games, and it's hard to get up and say, hey, we're going to go get better today, when maybe the score is going to be a 60-20 game.
Yeah.
It happens, but then there's some other teams that you're going to play that you're going to get their best. So talk about what our practices like.
Practices, I feel like, honestly depends on the day. Sometimes they're really competitive and you just go one-on-one, you just do a bunch of competitive drills, but sometimes it's more like, let's slow it down, let's go over the place and make sure we're doing each individual step correctly. But I really enjoy the competitive days, and even sometimes we go against our JV, and they're improving as much as we're improving too, which is great. But I think it honestly depends. Sometimes it's competitive, and sometimes we like to take it slow.
Let's talk about your future endeavors, what you're thinking about senior season. Like, okay, this is my plan. Some people have it, some people are still looking. So where are you at?
I'm committed to Franklin and Marshall for basketball. I'm thinking about majoring in neuroscience to become a neurologist. I'm super excited. It's such a great campus, amazing people, amazing coaches, and I'm so excited for my future.
Great academic institution. Like I said, beautiful place, and not too far from home.
No.
A little less than 2 hours, right on that fringe. Let's talk about your family and how they support you, and maybe a little bit about those college choices. They're like, hey, just go for it. You do what you want to do, or they're bouncing stuff off. Yeah, I like this about this place, or.
I definitely had a lot of options. Just because I'm so tall, you can't buy height, you can't train height. So definitely had a lot of options, but my mom definitely helped me a lot with just figuring out what I do like and what I don't like, because I wanted to go farther away, but I knew I didn't want to go extremely far. So finding Franklin and Marshall, she helped me a lot with just knowing what I like, what kind of education I want to go into, and just everything with that. And my stepbrother, Austin Finarelli, he plays at Elizabethtown. He helped me out a lot. He just told me just about the experience and how much work it really is, and I have to really want it.
Yeah, he loves basketball. You love basketball. Basketball family. Awesome to hear. Good to hear your story, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.